everyone, and happy Friday. We're having another staycation inspired day where we explore a different neighborhood. We're actually just on our way home. We went to the Bloor and Lansdowne area and we had a lot of good food and good beer. We went to 4 places very similar to last time. We started off at Brock Sandwich and it was delicious. Hubby got the Texas brisket and I got the duck confit sandwich. Both were very, very yummy. We also shared the truffle poutine and it was very truffly and very, very good as well. After that, we went to Burdock Brewery and we just had a couple of pints of beer. We had one each. We find their beers really delicious. I had the classic pale and hubby had, what did you have? I forgot. And then after that, we walked over to Bakerbots, which is, I think, a sister ice cream shop to Bang Bang and Knockout. The menu is very similar to Bang Bang. So we got 2 half sandwiches and then we walked over to the Bloor and Bathurst area, the Japanese souffle pancake place. And it was so good. We shared a plate, but we probably could have eaten one each. I'm pretty full, so I think it's good that we shared. And also I'm trying to cut down on sugar. One plate comes with 2 souffle pancakes and they look really big, but they're so light and fluffy that they're very easy to eat. We just got the regular one that comes with whipped cream, butter, and maple syrup, and it was delicious. I would get that again, nice and simple, plain, but you could really taste the pancake and it was very, very yummy. Hubby just looked up the name of his beer and it was Vermont Blonde. We were gonna go to Maker Pizza to get some pizza takeaway for tonight, but we're pretty full and we have leftovers from last night. I made this really good eggplant dish. It was Sichuan eggplant and just some steamed rice, but I used the eggplant that my friend gave me from her garden. So we've got a bunch left over. We only ate about half of it yesterday. So we're gonna have that for dinner tonight instead and just take it easy. Today is my second day of not wearing foundation and I think my breakouts are starting to dry out. So maybe the ordinary foundation was contributing to the length of the breakouts and the breakouts kind of happening over and over again. So they seem to be drying out a little bit. My skin feels pretty good. Doesn't look as, even and as smooth as it normally does, but I'm trying to wean myself, so I'm happy I'm not wearing foundation today. I'm gonna try to go for as long as I can without wearing it.
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
That's funny.
At market, these are over $2 each.
Yeah.
So how are they doing bucket shops then? They must be just making.
I guess
their
it's
money.
just like wholesale, yeah, well, and on the booze too, right?
Yeah, true.
It's like a loss leader.
They're probably $1 each, and then you take a loss on.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's huge.
Sell all the
Yeah,
wine
this one's
and
huge.
stuff.
I might trade you.
Okay, you
What
guys
is
can
this? Oh, he has a shell inside. Yay!
She sent me a short list of 4 options.
I'm like, as soon as it comes out,
Yeah.
I know all about it.
The most I did was... It is Monday again. I just went to the grocery store and I'm heading back home now. I think I'm fighting something. I don't feel the best today. I feel a little bit tired. My voice is a little husky. I actually haven't been sick since before I left work. So it's been well over a year since I've had any sort of cold or anything like that. But I have fought a few things off. Luckily, I've stayed healthy, so hopefully this time I can too. I just got home, so I thought I would do a little grocery haul. I went to Freshco and Loblaws today because I wasn't able to find everything I needed at Freshco. They were out of pumpkin. This is 100% pumpkin, and I actually bought this for Lulu. I think she's having issues with her anal glands again because she's been scooching a lot. I'm gonna give her a nice big spoonful with her dinner. This just ups her fiber intake and makes it easier for her to go to the bathroom. I bought some Ezekiel bread. This is my first time trying the flax one. I usually buy the regular one, or I think it was like the nuts and seeds one. It's the one in the blue package. That one I really like as well. And I've also now tried the sesame because they seem to be out of the blue one a lot. Hubby's been having overnight oats for his lunch most days, so I bought some more almond milk. We're out of raisins, so I just stocked up on these, and I do prefer these Thompson raisins to the golden ones. From Freshco, I just picked up a few things: a broccoli crown, a lemon, some shallots and some onions, and also 6 Thai chilies. I'm going to be making green curry tonight. I'm so excited. And I think for the rest of the afternoon, I'm going to be doing some project work. I have a deadline at the end of this week, so I'd like to get a head start on that. I think it should only take a few hours, so I'm going to try to knock that out today. I also finally filmed my Dr. Bronner soap video, so I'm editing that kind of like off and on today. Oh, my mind is so foggy right now. I have little spurts of energy here and there, but for the last, I would say from Saturday onward, I've been pretty low energy. I've just been really tired and my body aches a little bit. So I do feel like I am fighting something off. I did reorder that HemoHIM. I just want to take it again to see if I notice a difference, especially now that I'm in like a low energy phase. And I think it does have something to do with my cycle. I find that right after my period, I do have a little more energy and motivation for, I don't know, a day or two, maybe up to 3 days. And then my energy levels kind of taper off. And then I have like 2 or 3 really low energy days right around the time of my period, sometimes before and sometimes when I'm on it. So that's definitely hormonal fluctuations. But I'm eager to see if the HemoHIM will make a difference now that I feel like I'm getting into that low energy phase. And it also might be this like thing that I'm fighting off. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, let me put the bread away, and then I want to show you the tea I got from Tea House because it's been sitting on my counter and I've been meaning to show you guys. When I'm fighting off a cold, I always eat a ton of food. So I already had my breakfast. I had Ezekiel bread and I had some nuts and I had a yogurt. The Ezekiel bread I had with peanut butter and honey, raw honey. So now I'm gonna eat this pumpkin spice loaf that I made ages and ages ago. It was in the freezer. I think I have 4 left and I made 8. So I'm gonna eat this too, and then I'm gonna see if I wanna nibble on something else. I have a voracious appetite when I think I'm getting sick. I just want to eat a ton of food and I drink a lot of water and a lot of tea. And I feel like that helps me fight off whatever it is I'm coming down with. And it's worked so far, knock on wood, this entire year. I actually did a blog post on it when I was blogging every day on how I fight off colds. So I'll link that down below, but I do want to put this tea away. I've been meaning to show you the tea haul. So I ordered from Tea House again, and I just ordered 4 like staple teas. 3 of them I've tried and I love, and one of them is new to me. I can't remember if I've tried this batch that I've ordered, but I'll start with, I guess, the newest one first. This is the Earl Grey Cream, and I don't believe I've had the one from Tea House before. There's an Earl Grey from David's Tea that I love. It's incredibly floral and fruity. It's just absolutely delicious. But I think it might be discontinued because I feel like I haven't seen it in a very long time. As well, I purchased 2 green teas, the Kona Cha. This is the tea that's basically like green tea dust. And you get this tea a lot in Japanese restaurants. I love this stuff. Hubby loves this stuff as well. I also purchased the Genmai Cha, which is something that I love, that Hubby's just okay with. It's got like that toasted rice note that is really, really delicious, or at least I think it's really delicious. It's kind of like my go-to green tea for everyday drinking. Sometimes the Kona Cha is a little bit too strong because it is like the entire tea leaf that's ground into a powder. So if I want something a little lighter, something that's not going to jolt my system because I'm so sensitive to caffeine, I find the Genmai Cha is really, really good for that. And then finally, this is something that Crystal recommended ages ago. It's the Angel's Dream, and I love, love, love this stuff. Every time I drink this, I think of the people who watch my videos, and it just makes me happy. It's kind of my tea indulgence, even though it could be an everyday drinking tea. I tend to drink this when I need something a little stronger because it is a black tea, and something a little bit cozier, kind of like I'm getting a hug from you guys. When I drink this, I feel that way. I already had my caffeinated tea today, so I'm gonna be having this, which is the elderflower. I have a lot of herbal infusions left, which is why I didn't reorder this. The taste is pretty decent. It says elderflowers and leaves are used traditionally in alternative medicine in Germany. They have antiviral and antioxidant properties, which is why they are used to fight off colds and flu. And of course, it also says that these findings haven't been confirmed, so it could definitely be a placebo effect. But I find this is like my new cold 911. When I feel like I could be coming down with something, I tend to drink this, and so far, I mean, knock on wood again, so far so good. Hey everyone, so I just got my first Atomy order in. I'm gonna unbox it on camera. Let me just take off all the address labels, bear with me. So in terms of shipping, this came pretty fast. I ordered on Friday, which means they don't process the order until Monday. I received the delivery confirmation, it was either Monday or yesterday, I can't remember, and then the package came today, which is great. And I did ask Hubby to pick this up from the concierge for me, and when I got home, I was like, oh, did the order come in? Did you pick up the order? And he was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. And usually I'd just be like, oh, that's all right, you know, we'll just get it tomorrow or whatever. But I was so excited about this order that I went downstairs myself to get it, and that is unheard of. Usually Hubby gets all the parcels and the mail and such, and I don't really worry about that sort of thing. I haven't been this excited about an order in a really long time, and the reason is because of that HemoHIM stuff. I have been looking into the company, and so far I am really liking what I see. I actually brought my mom to the meeting with me today just so she could give me her opinion about it. I think I'm gonna talk to you guys more about it on Friday when I have a bit more time. I just want to sit and have like a little more of a tea chat with you guys on that. So far so good. I mean, I've only really tried a few things from them, but the main thing is the HemoHIM that I need to take right now because I told you guys, I think it was on Monday that I thought I was getting sick, and yesterday I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm perfectly fine. I guess that elderflower tea worked. So I went along with my day and I felt okay yesterday, maybe a little bit tired, but nothing too crazy. And then today I felt the same way, but then I was out all day. I took the subway and I went up to the Atomy meeting. I went to the reference library to do a class, and then I walked back home. And throughout the day, I only had like one little thermos, my little thermos of tea, and I just feel really dehydrated, and I feel like because I didn't drink a lot of water today, there's a chance that I might be susceptible to getting something again. So that's why I was so eager to get this parcel, was to take the HemoHIM. Okay, here's what I ordered. And you guys know I am on a no-buy this year, so I really tried to make sure I was ordering things that I needed, that I could use pretty much right away, and that I wasn't stocking up too much on stuff. So these first two things that I'm looking at here, so this is a set of just like kitchen sponges, and the reason I bought this was because my friend swears by these, and I thought I would give them a try. So this is like $5 for 4 sponges. We just use the ones from Dollarama right now, but they get grungy pretty quickly. My friend also swears by these, which are kitchen gloves or latex gloves that she uses for dishwashing. I actually am not using gloves anymore to wash dishes because I keep poking holes in them. So rather than just like being really bad and wasteful, continuing to buy them and then continuing to just throw them in the garbage, I thought I would try these, and hopefully they're more durable. If not, if I do end up poking holes in these ones, I'm just not going to use rubber gloves anymore when washing the dishes. My nails have been fine, my hands have been fine. I need a little bit more hand cream, but that's okay because at least I'm not being like super wasteful with like all these latex gloves going in the garbage. I can't remember how much these were, but I'll put that somewhere on the screen. You get 2 pairs of gloves in here. These are definitely more expensive than like Dollarama, say, but I was going through them so quickly that I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna buy them anymore. Speaking of hand cream, I also bought this. This is something that my friend let me try. She uses this hand cream and she gave me like a little squeeze so I could feel the texture. There are 4 that come in this set, and what I loved about these, ooh, I'm gonna slice myself. What I loved about these are that they come individually wrapped. So inside this outer box, there are 4 different scents: shea butter, lemon, soft poppy, and rose water. And each of them comes in its own like beautiful box. So here is the rose water one, for example. and the hand cream just looks like this. So it's really quite beautiful, and the texture is so nice. Yeah, I'm gonna put on a little bit. I don't like opening stuff until I'm done something, but I thought I would just show you guys the texture. And maybe I should do like a standalone video on this because the quality on my phone is just not great. So it's really, really lovely. It smells good too. These are the things that I bought in terms of like little beauty things. Okay, so this is a BB cream. I talked about how I was gonna get this, and I'm gonna use this instead of foundation. I don't know if I'm gonna start, maybe I will put it on tomorrow. I have an interview tomorrow. More about that later, more about that on Friday. It's just like one shade, but it's I think pretty standard BB cream. It's a small one, but I don't plan to use it every day, so I'm thinking this will last me quite a while. The hand cream and the beauty products are made in Korea. So this is the toner, and I decided to buy this one. This is actually their cheapest toner. What I thought I would do is buy the cheapest one, and then the next expensive one, and then the next most expensive one, just to give them a try. I haven't seen this toner at all in person, but I read the list of ingredients, and I liked how there was this like juice that was the first ingredient. It's 150 mils, which is pretty standard size for toner. And the packaging is really nice, actually. The packaging is very, feels very sturdy. This feels like really nice, like high quality packaging. I'm just gonna see what the toner looks like. We're used to like a more liquidy toner. Okay, so this is kind of like, it's a clear liquid. I don't know, okay, you can see it. It's a little more viscous, so it's not like water, but this is a nice consistency. It reminds me a little bit, do I have anything that's comparable? Oh, it smells good. Oh, I'm excited to use this. Right now I'm using the Body Shop one, which I also like. This is the one I'm using now, and this is actually my last toner. It's the Vitamin E one from the Body Shop. I've got, can you see? Oh, this quality is not good. I've got this much left. So right there. And I just use a few drops a night, so I should be done this. I don't know, it might still take me a little bit of time to finish this, but I really, really wanted to try this toner, so I did buy it. Okay, and then the last beauty product before the HemoHIM is the lip glow. I am currently using this one, which is by It Cosmetics. This is my last one, and I have this much left. I don't really wear lipstick anymore. I wear a little bit of like the sheer lipsticks, but the opaque ones, I don't know, they're not really doing it for me. Or I'll just put on like very little, and then I just use this the rest of the day, and the color isn't too intense. It hasn't been changing color for me all that much. I'm not sure why that is, because it used to turn like a really bright pink on me, but it hasn't lately. So this is the Atomy version, and I was really excited to see this because this type of product, the color changing balms, are a staple for me. I've gone through, I think, 2 of the It Cosmetic ones. I've gone through maybe 1 or 2 of the Dior lip glows, and also that other one that had really beautiful packaging. I can't remember the name of the brand offhand. It was like Pretty Vulgar or something like that, Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics, something along those lines. This, I have read, is a dupe for the Dior lip glow. So I am super excited about this. Please be no flavor to this, otherwise I'm gonna have to toss it. But I don't really smell any scent. Ooh, the texture is nice. I feel like the texture is nicer than the Dior lip glow. I haven't, you can't see anything on this camera. I haven't used the Dior lip glow in years, but I find that that product is a little bit hard. So when you use the product, the texture of the product itself is harder than the other color changing balms that I've used. So Hubby is going to be done in the washroom soon. So this is what I wanted to pick up this parcel for. This is the HemoHIM. My friend let me try one of hers. She was so sweet. I figured out that I like the taste. It doesn't do anything to my stomach in terms of pain or nausea, diarrhea, constipation, none of that stuff. I have been waiting for this to come in. Okay, so this comes in a really nice package. There are 10 little boxes, so I guess there are 6 in each one. I'm gonna give my husband one to try, and I'm gonna take one right now. So yeah, there are 6 in a package or like 6 of these in a small box like this, and there are 10 of these small boxes here. So what I love about these products are they're so easy to share, and I mean that's their business model, right? Love the product, share the product, and they make it really easy by making everything like individually wrapped, except for of course like the beauty products, but like the hand cream and the HemoHIM, everything that could feasibly be shared, it's all like in individual packaging, which is nice. Hubby's gonna be out soon. I'm so excited for him to try this. I'm gonna wash these with Dr. Bronner's soap real quick because we're gonna be taking it straight from the packaging.
You drink it out of that?
Yeah.
How do you mix it?
No, they say you can mix it in water, but my friend said to just take it straight from this. Would you rather mix it? Do you want me to cut it more for you? I'll cut this one bigger for you. Okay. Well, it's bigger on this one. Okay, you ready? Let's see your reaction.
The reaction?
Yeah. Cheers! Mm. ¿Cómo sea?
Just like normally.
No. Yeah? To me it tastes like
Okay.
a little bit maybe, but it's not that like pungent. To me it tastes like an herbal bitter maple syrup. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna show you guys the
I don't mind it.
see, this is what it looks like. So it looks exactly like maple syrup, just like the consistency and the color. Got all these things too. Hand cream?
I'm gonna listen to Lulu.
No! She's looking for it. She's like begging hubby. I don't know if I should take one every day to start. Maybe not, because the first one affected me so much. I'm gonna do once a week for now. Or when I start to feel it wear off. Or maybe twice a week. I'm gonna be back probably, if not, probably not tomorrow, maybe Friday.
Yeah, and the fact is, if you look at the score, it's pretty amazing because you see so many layers and so many notes while the atmosphere is so peaceful and so distant and so, you know, it's almost musical, in a dream. You know? When you dream of music, it would sound like something like that, diffuse, far away. But actually there are lots of notes already in the beginning playing by the flute and and they studied very hard to play those, and then I came to rehearsal and I said, please don't study anymore, because then it's so perfect, you know, and it's even better for the atmosphere where it's confused somehow.
Hello everyone and happy Friday. I have a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about. I am done my tea already because it is nearly noon. I am having my last pumpkin spice mini loaf. I made these quite a while ago, and truth be told, they are a little bit freezer burned along the bottom here, but the top is fine, and I'm still gonna eat them because they do still taste good despite the little bit of freezer burn. I put a pat of butter on top, melted it in the microwave, and then I have a little bit of icing sugar on top. I know I'm trying to cut back on sugar, but it's just like a tiny bit. I guess I first wanted to talk to you guys about my interview yesterday. I am applying for a support position at a writing studio that I told you guys about a few months ago when I did that writing workshop at the library. It was a memoir writing workshop and it was for 5 weeks, and I just fell in love with the studio, I fell in love with the process, and I've just been following their newsletter ever since. I'm pretty excited about this job, but I am practicing non-attachment, so I am of course putting my best foot forward and doing the best that I can, but if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, and I'll kind of have like the time and space to look into something else or decide to pursue something else. Kind of like my outlook on things now, and I'm that way with almost everything now. You know, like I could really want something, really care about something, but if it doesn't go my way, I'm okay with that as well. And that feels so incredible. It feels so liberating. So I'm hoping that you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, because it feels amazing just to not have any attachment to the outcome. That brings me to the next thing. I want to talk about Atomy a little bit. I am looking into Atomy. I'm still going to the meetings. I'm still interested. I am, of course, being careful. I'm not purchasing anything that I don't need. I'm not spending money where I don't want to. So that part, I can definitely see people getting caught up in it and just spending more than they want to, buying things that they don't need. And I probably would have been like that before 2018 when I was at the height of my spending. At that time, I was like very stressed and I wouldn't have been open-minded enough to look into any MLMs. So it would have been a non-issue. But had I had the mental space to look into it, I would have gone down the rabbit hole for sure, because I was just spending a lot of money then. Not saying it's bad if you love the products and you use the products, but I'm at a place right now where I only want to buy the things that I need. I do appreciate when you guys leave comments and just warn me about stuff and just give me a heads up about things. I do greatly appreciate that. I just feel like I've got someone who has my back, you know, when you guys mention things like that. But I do want to let you guys know that even though I am kind of looking into the products a bit and seeing if they work for me, I'm not going down the rabbit hole. Like, I'm being very careful. I'm being very diligent with where I spend my money. I am going to talk about products as I always have, whether it be Atomy or, you know, the mascara that I really like right now, which is Heroin Make. And I'm constantly trying to tweak my beauty routine to adjust. If I find something better that's cheaper, I'm all for it. I wore the BB cream yesterday to the interview. I was a bit hesitant because, you know, I've never worn the product before. So I thought, you know, what if the color looks weird? What if my skin reacts to it? What if it just looks strange in certain types of lighting? But I was so excited to try it because I have no more foundation left in my collection at all. I have no BB creams or tinted moisturizers besides the one I just received in the mail. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And worst case, I wash my face and I put on my skincare again. So I went ahead, I tried it. I just put on like so little, just a tiny bit. And I used my beauty blender, so it was even more like just a very thin layer. At first, I thought, okay, this is really sheer, like this is not doing anything for my skin. But I went ahead and I put on my eye makeup, just very light, on my brows, my mascara. And I was just looking at the finish, and the finish was quite beautiful. It's like a little bit dewy, but not like overly dewy. And then just throughout the day, you know, sometimes you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, or sometimes you look in the mirror if you're in the bathroom washing your hands and whatnot. And I just noticed that my skin looked really good. You could still see my spots, like my little blemishes, like this one here that's not going away, and you could see like my moles and such. But my skin just looked a lot more even in terms of the skin tone, and it had a bit of luminosity to it. So I thought it was really nice. I'm going to keep experimenting with it, but again, I'm not going to wear BB cream every day. The little bottle is only $10 and it's only 40 milliliters, but I figure if I'm not wearing it every day anyway, I don't want to buy like a huge bottle and just have it sit around. I'm going out tonight to meet my friends, but I didn't wear it today. I'm liking the no foundation, no BB cream, no tinted moisturizer. It feels really good, and I save a bit of time in the morning, so that's great too. So I like to experiment with a whole bunch of different things, not only beauty products, but I like to experiment with routines, my goal setting, just this and that. Like, just, I view life as a series of experiments. My foray into Atomy is also a series of experiments. So I kind of want to see what this world is like. I do see why people are so put off by MLMs, because it can feel sometimes like people are pushing products on you, like people are being really aggressive. And I'm trying to separate, you know, just people's passion for the business, people's passion for the products, with being too aggressive, if you know what I mean. I've always been so closed off to it that I haven't looked into any MLMs at all, and I have heard like a few pitches for it, and I will listen, but like I'm not interested. But for this one, maybe because there's no fee to sign up, there's no fee to become a member, there's no like minimum purchase, there's no auto ship, there's nothing like that that I feel will really tie me in. If I wanted to step back and let my account expire and never purchase a product again, I'm not out financially anything. So that to me is the appealing part, which is how I was able to open my mind enough to learn more about it. I am spending time though, so I'm gonna need to pull back a little bit on the time because the meeting is quite far from me and I can't commit to going to that every week. I just have other things that I want to do just in life in general and other things I want to pursue. And I'm not doing this for the money whatsoever. I am actually okay. My investments are doing really well. I've got enough project work to keep me going. I'm really applying to these different jobs and trying these different things for new experiences and to learn both about other things, like outside things, and to learn about myself. So I feel like TIFF was an experiment. I wanted to experience the film festival, experience working the film festival, because I have a friend who's been doing it for 10 years and I kind of wanted to see like what that world was like. And same thing with this writing studio. I want to see what this world is like, this world of strong creative women banding together and nourishing each other. And with Atomy, I'm really curious about the MLM world because I've heard so much about it and I've been so closed off to it. And I started thinking, why am I so closed off to it? What about this world makes me feel so like averse to it? I know a lot of MLMs can be a bit shady, but does that mean they all are? I don't know, because I've never been immersed in it. So this is kind of like a little experiment as well. I want to see what it's like for myself rather than hearing different accounts from other people. So yeah, that is the update. It's been half an hour now, so I better cut this short. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think my vlogs are going to be structured in this way for the next little while anyway. A little bit of fun at the beginning, showing you like things that we do, and then gradually towards the end of the vlog, I want to do like a more serious heart-to-heart chat. Thank you all again so much for watching my videos and for all of your lovely feedback. I will see you again very, very soon. Oh, last update, Flute. I'm gonna have to restart the challenge. I'm still gonna continue practicing, but I've already missed 4 days in October. I missed the weekend and then I missed Tuesday and Wednesday just because there were like a few things going on. But I am gonna practice today before I leave for dinner. And I'm gonna try to practice every day as long as I can remember. That is truly it for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back very soon with another one. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. However you spend your Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful one. Hubby and I are always together on Thanksgiving. We don't see family or friends really. We pretty much spend this weekend together as a couple with Lulu and Truffle. We have a nice little weekend planned and I will bring you guys along starting with the next vlog. I will see you in that one and yeah, happy Thanksgiving again. Bye.